Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. I know it has been a while since I posted a video. The school year began. I do work for the school system. I have been crazy busy with work, and then we had the potential for 2 hurricanes in my area, which, you know, thank God that my area was spared. We did get some weather, some wind and rain, but we did not get as nearly we basically didn't get any of the hurricane. We just got the outer portions. So I want to give you a tour today, and not all of the trees, but just show you some of those trees that are fruiting so that you can see what's going on. The persimmons that were growing on the persimmon tree, most of them fell off. So I was left with 3. I pulled one a few days ago, and it was extremely overripe. So I'm watching these very closely so that I can pull these in time and not allow them to overripe. So it's a small tree in a container. This is my 2nd year with this tree, so I'm hoping next year to have a larger harvest and for more of the fruit to actually stay on the tree. I planted a new grapevine in a container. This is a pretty large container. I have not done much with this vine this year other than let it grow, and it's growing kind of wild. So I am going to take this vine, and my plan is to wrap it through this small trellis that's inside of the pot. And it's not a tall trellis at all, and I'm going to keep this vine pruned to the size of this trellis. And this variety, this is a seedless grape variety. This should grow a red seedless grape. And some other grapevine does very well. It is seeded. So this is a seedless variety. I'm going to keep it small, and hopefully it will produce a lot of grapes for us. This kumquat tree has some pretty nice kumquats on it. They have not ripened yet. They should start ripening soon. But this, again, this is my 2nd year with this tree, and for 2 years I'm pretty happy with what's happening. I do have some damage to the leaves from a pest. I think that's a leaf miner. So I've sprayed it. I'm just going to leave it alone. What I did notice is when I sprayed this tree initially, I didn't have problems with the growth that was sprayed, but once new growth started to grow, and I noticed this with many of my trees, once new growth started, I had this problem. And I don't generally have many problems with pests on my fruit trees. So here's the kumquat. Lemons on the lemon tree are starting to ripen. Again, this lemon tree was covered, but someone came and took half the lemons off of my lemon tree. So what's left, they are starting to ripen. You can tell the lemons that began to grow the earliest, because they're ripening. The other lemons are still growing. And there's a volunteer tomato plant growing in the bottom of this pot. I don't think it's going to do much. It has flowered. I've just left it alone. It's not hurting anything. The last time I showed this bed, it was filled with zinnias and watermelon and cantaloupe were growing in here also. So I've decided to take this bed up. I took the wood from around the bed today. My son and I put the wood on the side of the street. So I'm going to till this soil to loosen it up, remove all of the soil, and I'm going to use this area as part of the orchard. So I decided to do something different with the fruit trees. Instead of having the trees along the patio, I'm bringing them all into one centralized area, and I am calling this area the orchard. So I have moved some of the trees. I still have more trees to move. I still have 2 trees that I need to repot. They're still in the original pot, but I'm working on it. So this is going to be the orchard area. So I plan to be able to come out and walk in this area, walk through and pick fruit. The trees are not spaced 30 feet apart. When they're in a container, you don't have to do that. I'm not really that concerned about cross-pollination. I'm just concerned with my trees being healthy and having the nutrients they need in the pot. So you can see I do have some walking area between the pots, not much, but I plan for this entire area to be filled with fruit trees. And this is the area I'm going to call this the orchard. This is one of the trees I repotted today. This is a Hamlin orange tree. I purchased this tree on clearance from Lowe's. Hamlin orange. So I do have another Hamlin orange, and it grew very well the first year I had it. So I'm hoping this tree next year will be covered with fruit. But that's a very quick tour of what's going on in my garden right now. Thank you for joining me. I will be back with another video soon where I'm showing you what's going on with the fruit trees, but I do want to show you what's going on in the garden right now, because I am in that transitional stage, moving to the cool season crops. So stay tuned for another video. Thank you.